This is April Schulthies, using the computer to generate this message. The world loves deceit. This is what the world is like. If you admit that Santa Claus is not real, you can get in trouble. And if you say God is real, you can get in even more trouble. Let's examine this. The story of Santa Claus is said to be based on Saint Nicholas, a real person who was generous. But adults usually know that the story of reindeer flying through the night with a sleigh is a fiction. Yet they teach it to their children, and call it fun. It's a huge fiction, not necessarily fun. For example, poor people get less from Santa than others do. This is not fun, and, let me add, it has been used for all kinds of real purposes, including as code for the military and spy networks. But still, the North Pole being populated by actual reindeer that pull a real sleigh, full of presents, through the night sky, is a story. But God is not a story. We have a righteous Creator. He is full of goodness and truth and mercy. Study it out yourself, and you will find all claims to the contrary are more fictional than Santa Claus. But here is my point. If you say God is real, you get attacked, while if you support fictions like the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, and evolutionism, you get rewarded. Fiction is rewarded. The bigger the fiction, the better. As far as they are concerned, the world loves deceit. The world hates God. Why are people so anxious to deny God exists? They do it so they can become the ultimate power. People who pray to God can get help from God, and secret societies don't like that. They want to be in charge. They want to be the ultimate power. They want you helpless, and without God in the world. In fact, this is Rome, and Rome wants to make themselves into God. Anything goes but the truth. Fiction is popular, but people close their ears to the truth. These people attack anyone, with the slightest godly values. They often attack people at my level, people who are average and don't count for much in the sight of the world. Only God values us, the world doesn't. But people will also attack others at the higher levels, if they show the slightest glimmering toward anything godly. Let's just talk about the higher levels for a moment. I've seen President Trump attacked when he was right. He's attacked far worse when he's right than when he's wrong. I've seen his Christian faith attacked. Let me just say, we ought to show respect for actual faith in God. If any of our leaders show a modicum of respect for God, they are labeled hicks, morons, and worse. I'm just going to say I hope our presidents really do have respect for God. By and large, we've got nothing but ungodly leaders, most of the time. This is Rome. We're still dealing with Herod in Rome, and Rome likes to make humans into gods. Rome invaded Native America, and forced indigenous peoples into slavery, and practiced genocide against the native tribes. And Rome is supported by secret societies, and their secret is hypnosis. Rome is ruthless. Native American peoples have suffered under Rome through widespread elimination and assimilation. Genocide is always wrong, always. I grew up in the Graeagle, California area. I was told the indigenous peoples simply moved on when the railroad came to Portola. Now I'm sure the truth is something awful. Be warned, the realm of thought is real. Fight back. Practice psychic self-defense. Do not have sex. Do not eat meat. Read the Bible. Respect all life. The scriptures say, "Return, we beseech thee, O God of hosts, look down from heaven, and behold, and visit this vine."